Hey guys, welcome back to BigRedEDC, and yes, it is time to check out another Rough Ryder knife. Now this little guy is the 2612, the RR2612 red jigged bone Barlow. Now as you can see, we've got a little bit more of a modern Barlow look to this little guy. Red jigged bone is natural bone. Let's check out. Got a couple of things to show you. Your back springs are, I don't know how you can get much better on a $10 knife. Now, you will see this right here. We've got a little bit of a dye leach going on there. The bone maybe didn't take that dye so well. Okay, I'm not too mad at it. Again, it's a $10 knife. And it's a pretty sweet looking little knife for 10 bucks. I can live with a little bit of bleaching on the bone or just lack of dye acceptance. Now, something interesting, somebody else told me that they had one that looked very similar. So I'm like, I wonder if it's I don't know, if it's a condition of the bone or what. So I thought that was very interesting. Again, this thing, like I said, sells for $9.99. I'm not too upset with it. The spring alone, how that back spring looks, pretty solid. Yeah, I am not going to, I'm not going to complain too much, put it that way. Do have a long pole for your opening. We're talking probably pretty close. I'd say it's a 5. Goes into a half stop, comes open pretty well, goes into the half stop back, not too bad. Little lazy on the close, but again, for a $10 knife, I think it's pretty solid overall. I'm not too mad at it. The overall look of it is really, for the most part, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, you've got a little, spot back there. But other than that, that is a really, really nice looking little knife. Now the steel, it's just listed as stainless steel for 10 bucks. I'm pretty much guessing it's 440A. That's pretty much standard when it comes to Rough Ryder. There you go, 2612. Rough Ryder going on. Now, let's see what kind of an edge it came with. Yeah, not too bad. Might need a little bit of a strop, but for a $10 knife, that's a pretty serviceable edge. Again, I keep going back to that. There's not a whole lot I get mad at a $10 knife. It's punching way above its weight as far as I'm concerned, as far as price goes. They're great value knives. I always say that. Rough Ryders are fantastic value knives, and they are. So let's see. What do we got here? Let's go through and let's get some specs. So we're just shy of 6 inches, about 5 3/4. Not quite 3.5, probably 3 3/8 ish on the handle. Coming in at right about a 2.5 inch blade. Cutting edge is going to be just shy of, actually just a hair over 2 1/4. And then of course, your grip length. I always do grip length. It's a little over 3 inches. As I see it, it's pretty much a 4-finger knife. I can get 4 fingers. Again, my hand size, I'm usually right on the line when you're measuring large or medium to large hands. So I'm usually right on that transition point from medium to large. So let's see here. We'll just do our normal. These are they're going to be pretty obvious size differences with these. There's the bug out. Do I really need to bring the PM2 up here? There's about, well, you know what? I'll tell you what I'll show you. It is, this guy just came out, and I'll tell you, pretty close I mean, Finches are smaller knives, and it's still decently bigger than the 2612, the red jigged bone Barlow. Let's get a weight on it. Turn it on. All right, what are we coming out at? 2.4 ounces, 68 grams. Pocket drop, however you wish. Slip carry it, pocket drop it. You do your thing. But, you know, $10. I've had a couple people ask me about it. I posted it, you know, on some, well, I posted it on Instagram as a carry and, you know, a couple of the different Facebook groups. And I have had people ask me about it. Yeah, for $10, all over it. All over it for $10. 100%. Like I said, it's a little soft on the close. Okay. Not too mad about that. And we do have a little bit of non-dyed bone there on the back. Again, not really too mad about it. The back spring looks really good. I mean, we could possibly have some minute gapping right through here. Definitely not very serious. Seen a whole hell of a lot worse. Excuse me. Whole heck of a lot worse on a lot more expensive knives. So, wow, that just kind of fell out. Try not to do that, but, well, it's the truth. So there you go. We've had some $80 case knives that look like they got run over by a freight train. So there you go. But anyway, it's a fantastic little knife for $10. There. That's pretty much where I am going to end this. $10 can't not go wrong. Sample size of 1. I have to put that out there. Sample size of 1. I heard somebody, I think I had somebody comment on a live stream a while back that their spring was a little soft. Now, whether it's softer than this, or if this was their version of soft, or maybe even it was a little bit more stiff and that was soft to them. I don't know. He just said the spring was a little soft. And this one is. Absolutely. It's a little soft. Nothing too crazy. It's not hard to open. So those of you that have issues with your hands and your fingers and can't really open them 7s, you know, 7s and 8s when we're talking pull, this one should be right, hopefully, in your ballpark. So, but there you go, guys. Rough Ryder 2612 red jigged bone Barlow. Like I said, it's kind of that more modern looking Barlow. Great looking little knife, in my opinion. So, always appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.